Jazz Overland. My husband is Tim Overland. He's with Personhood Iowa. And through his work with this ministry, I have come to grips with my abortion. I was 18 years old. I was in college. I was away from home for the first time. And I kind of went a bit crazy. I had been brought up in a very loving home with two very stable parents. But through all of that, I still believed that an abortion was just getting rid of a bunch of cells. It was nothing different than getting rid of a tumor in your body. I never allowed myself as an educated woman to think, well, when exactly would that become a child? And again, through my husband's work, I have learned how wrong that is and how that thinking is so inconsistent. I went to a pregnancy center first, and I was so angry. I remember just being so mad at them for lying to me, for telling me that this thing in me that was less than a month old was life. And I left there and I turned around, got in my car, and drove straight to Planned Parenthood. And they, of course, fed my lie and fed my belief that this was just a bunch of cells, it wouldn't be a big deal, it's a little procedure, but to make sure I had someone to take me home afterwards, and to have someone stay with me through the night, because, well, you just don't know how you're going to react. I assumed they were thinking about how I would react to the medicine, but really, I think they know. It's how you're going to react to losing your child. I don't know when I finally came to grips with the fact that this was a child. I spent a lot of time denying it. My husband and I almost divorced over it. And it took a very dear friend of mine to take me through some counseling for me to come to grips with the fact that yes, that is a child. And yes, I did kill him. I did kill him. So here I am today, speaking to you, and it's hard. This never gets easy. No matter how many times I talk about it, I am talking about the death of my child, and that will never be easy. But it's important. It's important for you, somebody, you out there, to hear this and to realize it is not a bunch of cells, and it will have an impact on your life. It will not be something you can forget. For a long time I thought I did. Looking back, some actions and behaviors showed how I was trying to hide and mask all the pain that I wouldn't let myself feel. I started drinking a lot. I was smoking a ton. I was in bad relationship after bad relationship. I just couldn't seem to get myself out of this hole without ever really knowing I was in that hole. It was only after coming to grips and learning how to really breathe again in my own skin, because I had accepted responsibility for what I had done and I'd asked God's forgiveness, that I've been able to start to talk about it. So for those of you that are still listening, I appreciate that. Thank you. And if you know someone who has had an abortion, get them help. They need help. They need to understand that there is forgiveness with Jesus, and they need to understand that you can move on beyond this. They also need to understand what they did, and they can't deny it. Denying it denies God, and everybody needs a little bit of God in their life. Thank you.